Hello everybody, Marcos Villegas for the Boxing Channel here at Wildcard West, joined by Director Peter Berg. And Peter, last time we were over here, it wasn't Wildcard West, now it became Wildcard West. Tell me a little bit about how that came to be.
Well, you know, my friend Freddie Roach and I were talking about how good things were for him over at Wildcard, and he said something actually a little bit too good. There wasn't a lot of room. And I kind of said, well, what about the idea of spilling over and doing something different? And so we started this, and he was excited to do it. And we started about 6 months ago. So it's, me and Freddie Roach and Gary Shandling, the comedian. And, Canelo Alvarez was the first pro to walk through the doors, and we're real happy to have him.
You also have other fighters coming in as well. I know one, Kid Chocolate, Peter Quillin. Let me know, what do you think about Kid Chocolate? And we'll get into this fight, the reason why we're over here for the media day here today.
I think Kid Chocolate, he's got a lot of confidence, to say the least. He's a good fighter. I think we'll know more soon. I think he's got a big fight coming up at Barclays. If he wins that, I think people are going to start really paying attention and taking him seriously.
Now, this fight coming up with Saul Alvarez against Austin Trout, two undefeateds. It's a unification bout. Hardest test of Saul's career. How do you break it down? How do you see it going? And what do you like about the fight?
Well, do you want me to be politically correct or say what I really think?
Say what you really think.
I think it's going to be brutal for Trout. I don't think he's ever been hit by anything like the power that Canelo has. I think Cotto, was obviously a little bit older and didn't have the intensity, the violence of punch that Alvarez has. I think you take away Trout's jab and his mobility with some of Canelo's body shots, you freeze him and you knock him out. So I don't think it's going to be a good night for Austin Trout.
You've been doing a little bit of research, I see. You've been helping Canelo out, giving him some tips as well. What you see, some unexpected things you see in Trout's game?
I mean, look, it's when you get to know a fighter, and especially someone of the kind of quality and the character of Canelo Alvarez, and not just Saul, but his entire camp. They're just such great people. They're really, really good people. You become like family. They become family to you, and you can't help but get caught up and helping. If nothing else, certainly thinking about what the keys to success would be. And I've been very fortunate to spend a lot of time with Saul in his camp, and I've studied Austin Trout, and I'm not shy about telling the champ what I think he needs to do. Not that he needs to hear it from me, but I do think that his power is going to be something Austin Trout's never seen before.
He's going to the Alamo Dome to fight Austin Trout, and the arena's humongous. It's the biggest crowd he's going to be a part of. Yeah. Do you think that'll maybe come into factor in the fight, seeing that overwhelmingly they're going to be there for Saul?
I think the crowd is always a factor. If you're the crowd favorite, that certainly helps. But one of the things I love so much about boxing is at a certain point the crowd surge is going to die down, the music's going to go off, it's going to be two men, and the truth will prevail. So I think Canelo is obviously going to be a hometown favorite in southern Texas, but I think I don't see that as playing an overwhelming role in the outcome of the fight.
How has he been during camp? I know a lot of us haven't had a chance to see him. In your eyes, how has he progressed from the last training camp he's had here?
He looks very good. I hesitate to talk too much about that because we've all seen fighters look real good and then get knocked out. I certainly don't see that happening, nor do I want that to happen. He's trained ferociously. He's got two extraordinary trainers in Chepo and Eddie. They've got a really unique style of working. It's a father-son team, and they sort of have a very interesting way of sort of co-training Canelo. But it's really a thing of beauty to watch. It's very inspirational.
Finally, on a final note, let us know, what do you have, what projects you have coming down in the next few years, because I know there's a few out there.
Sure, well, I just finished directing a movie called Lone Survivor with Mark Wahlberg. It's a true story of a Navy SEAL mission in Afghanistan that went wrong. 19 SEALs were killed and 1 survived. And that comes out in January of next year, so check it out.
All right. Here wrapping up with Peter Berg. Thank you very much. Here for the Boxing Channel, Marcos Villegas, thanking you all for watching.